Okay, so this is old footage, but I came across it the other day and I thought that there may be people out there who are going or want to go and so would be interested in seeing what the experience is like. So here it is. This is the Biryani Supper Club experience at Darjeeling Express. So we went a few years ago, back in 2017, when the restaurant was just off Carnaby Street in Kingly Court, hence the footage of Oxford Circus, but they're now in larger premises in Covent Garden. This is the owner of Darjeeling Express, Asma Khan, who you may have seen on Chef's Table on Netflix. She started off by hosting supper clubs in her home, which got so popular she was able to open up the restaurant. She continues to host these supper clubs a couple of times a month, but tickets go fast, so make sure you get them quick. It really does have a real homely feeling to it, like you're sat at a big table with lots of other people that you don't know, and all the starters are brought out and sharing plates, so you just kind of dig in. All the starters were delicious, but of course the main event is the biryani, which Asma brings out with her kitchen staff in a massive pot and then starts serving it from there.
This has been cooking for a long time. The biryani is very traditional, a rice dish, even though the word is Persian, it is an Indian dish because biryani in Farsi means roasted meat. This is mainly a rice dish, and it's been, has a long kind of history in India. There are many versions, and there's a lady over there sitting there who has made the most incredible biryani from her region. It's the best cook I know, and I'm really kind of into it. The first thing I said, you must understand, this is my mom's biryani from my region. The differences are huge between biryani from one region and the other. And this is a Calcutta biryani, and it is very special in that it is actually the closest to Persian spices because it's not very spicy. It's got all the Persian spices, and the other dead giveaway is that it has something what we call aloo bukhara coming from Central Asia. These are prunes of Central Asia, and it's very Central Asian in this kind of mix, which was very interesting for anyone actually trying to understand India. That we are very, very indebted to the traders who came in, all the Arabs who brought in not just the spices. The Arabs brought in Islam to the subcontinent, they brought the spices into the subcontinent, but they got the cooking techniques as well, for which we're very grateful to them. Because they got the spices that taught us how to cook it, and then the Indians created this. And so biryani is very special for that, and I hope you'll enjoy it. We will just serve them with the three accompaniments which my family we serve it. It's the mirchi masala, the chili and onion curry, the raita, which is a beetroot raita, and a tomato chutney, which is from my mother's family's house. And so please do use all the accompaniments, and we will chop it up. And this is the dough that a lot of people do see when you go to restaurants, which is a naan which you can eat. It's absolutely rubbish. Because this is not, the dough is only kept to seal the lid down. It's not for you to eat it. Because you don't want any of the kind of steam to escape. And whatever happens, because the amount of steam that creates from here, if you don't have that, the lid is just going to fly off. So it's to make sure that the steam stays in, because the steam is so vital. Apart from the fact that it has all the aromas of the spices, it is also cooking the food. So you don't want to lose anything. So we seal it very tightly. It is not a fake naan. It is actually dough to stick the lid down. And fine, I know the restaurants come up with all these interesting things, but traditionally we use dough, not as fake naan, but we use it to keep the lid down. Anyway, I'm going to take it out now.
Overall, we would definitely recommend this for anyone who's looking for a unique foodie experience in London. If you like to see these type of videos of restaurant experiences in London, then please hit subscribe.